Hi guys, it's Chris at Cork and Crown, back in my cider shed with some more cider to try. But it's a slightly unusual cider. It's not your run-of-the-mill cider. Not that I taste that many run-of-the-mill ciders. I try and taste good ciders, you know, with a few exceptions. But generally speaking, they're all top-notch. This one's very different. It's from Somerset. It's from the Newt in Somerset, who sort of treat their cider making more like modern winemaking, if you like. In fact, they're modern winemakers. That's what they are. So they make their ciders in the same way that they make their wines, which they do make. And it's a beautiful facility in Bruton, Somerset. And this is a new release. It's something I wanted to try for a little while because I love this sort of thing. And it is the Newt Ice Cyder. Can you see that? You possibly can't because it's too bright. Ice Cyder with a year. Ice Cider. Oh, there you go. Ice Cider. There you go. Some blurb on the back. Let's read the blurb. Fresh pressed Newt apple juice is freeze concentrated, creating a natural apple syrup. This is then cold fermented, resulting in a deep, rich, super sweet cider with citrus on the nose and palate. Contains sulfites. L656 is the batch. Don't know what that means. 2020. 8.3%. This is the 375ml bottle. So basically, you can do it several ways. The original way, I would imagine, is that, and I think Canadians and so forth are the first people to have done this. Apples freeze on the tree, so you press those apples, and the water stays in the apple as frozen, as ice, as frozen water, and what comes out is a really sweet, rich juice, which you then ferment and turn into ice cider. So ice cider is much more concentrated with juice, much higher in sugar. So even when you fermented some of that sugar out, you're still going to end up with something which is a lot of residual sweetness. So it's going to be something like a, like a botrytis sauterne or something from France, or from Germany, something like that, But that's grapes instead. Same principle though. You freeze the grapes, you press the grapes, and what you get out is, well, that's ice wine. Sorry, you can freeze the grapes for ice wine, same process, press it, and the juice you get out is more concentrated. Botrytis is where this fungus, mold fungus, breaks down the grapes to these little sort of almost raisin things, and all that's left in is really concentrated juice, and you press them, and that's how you get things like sauterne and Tokai and so forth. Anyway, blah blah. So yeah, ice cider, and me loves it because me has a sweet tooth. So me is going to taste this. So these guys actually they get the juice. Get the juice, stick it in a freezer like minus 25 Celsius for like 5 weeks, and then they take out the liquid, leave the water behind as ice, and that's how they make it. And then they're going to ferment it with a wine yeast, one suspects, because that's pretty much what they do with all this stuff. They don't use wild yeasts. They like to have total control of the entire process. Therefore, they use cultured yeasts. Right, if I can get this thing off. Pop. It's got a cork in it. We do like that. Bear with me one moment. I didn't know I had a cork like this. I thought it might be easier access. No matter. It's all part of the fun. It's all part of the fun. It's kind of a nice ritual, taking a cork out of a bottle, isn't it? Yes, Chris, it is. How do you agree? Right, come on. Pop. This is going to be still, so. Pop. Not smell much on the cork. But it says ice cider on the cork. Ice cider. Right. Pour it in this glass. It could be cleaner, but it'll do. So what was it? 8.3 was it? Yep, 8.3%. So the other ice cider that we sell, don't have any on the shelf at the moment, which is from Borough Hill, Julian Templey, Somerset Cider Brandy Company. But actually, no, it's Borough Hill, and it's not Somerset Cider Brandy, because it's cider. It ain't brandy. It's just cider that's been very, very concentrated, which is a very sweet juice. It's actually darker in colour to this, but this is still got a lovely bright gold colour. Got any legs in there? Got any legs? Can't see any legs. Usually a bit of viscosity. Oh yeah, a little bit. This glass has had something else in it previous to this. Sorry. Let's smell it. Whoa. Tropical. Tropical, that is. Ripe tropical fruit. Yep, getting hints of, actually I'm getting a hint of like slightly green banana on the nose for starters. And then all sorts of things. You take your pick. I mean, I'm thinking like kiwi fruit, something like that. Yeah, kiwi fruit, banana, with passion fruit. They're the things I'm getting most of all. I think with the Borough Hill, what you tend to get more is like sort of honey and sort of citrus, that kind of thing. This is less sort of citrus fruits and honey and more tropical for sure. Yeah, that banana's quite obvious. It makes me think of like some sort of banana dessert. Banoffee? I don't want to say banoffee, but it's got something with bananas in basically. Lovely nose though. Lovely nose. Let's stop smelling it and try it. It's nice. It is nice. I'll tell you one of the nice things about it for starters. It's got some acidity. Now the problem with a lot of dessert wines or sweet wines is, like cheap ones, is the taste shit because they have no acidity. It's just sugar. It's cloying. You need acidity in there. It's just too flabby otherwise. This has got that acidity. It really does. Which helps offset that sweetness. I can't talk today, I'm sorry. Yeah. So this is sweet, but it also has acidity, which keeps that sweetness in check, and you really want that. But it's quite a bold acidity. Almost like it's malic, in fact. I was going to say lemon, but I feel like it's more like a malic, green apple acidity. Those tropical flavours on the nose are coming through on the palate. Certainly still getting that banana. What else? Maybe pineapple. Yeah. It's really good. It's really good. It's really good. And then there's that green sort of like, or maybe like lime character as well. So a bit of citrus character, like lime, lemon lime. But you get that banana. You get the gorgeous hit of natural sugar. You get some tropical elements like, I want to say like, oh gosh. Yeah, like pineapple, passion fruit. I think I'm getting suggestions like some stone fruits in there as well, but it is more tropical. It certainly is. And you can probably tell by the way I'm sitting here sniffing it, drinking it, sniffing it, drinking it, that there's a lot going on. And there is a lot going on. It's a bit of a giveaway when I start doing things like that, because like I forget that I'm filming something and just go off on one, which is very boring for you. But you know, it's exciting for me. Yeah. That is a good ice cider. That's a good ice cider. The benchmark for me has always been Borough Hill. This is up there, but it's got a very different flavour profile. It feels lighter, less viscous. Yeah, it's not as honeyed or dried fruit. It's much more tropical. Yeah, me like. And I've got to drink it all now because I've opened it. What a shame. So there you go, guys. Ice cider from the Newt in Bruton in Somerset. We like very much. All right. Thank you for joining me back in my cider shed. I hope you join me again. But until that time, cheers.